Now we're rolling. Damage Plan MMA podcast. I'm Jason, as always, my co-host, the voice of MMA in Utah, Mr. Zack Partridge. What up, dog?
What up, man?
Another Fighter Spotlight podcast today.
Yes, sir.
We got a fun one.
This is a fun one.
This is a really fun one. We got Steven Razor Sharp and Lucas Montoya joining us, who will be fighting each other on October 29th at the Maverick Center for the Fierce Fighting Championship. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
What's up?
I'm getting my headphones set up while you guys are chatting. So
you guys did it. I probably didn't know this. Lucas, you were supposed to be the very first guest of this podcast, and you bailed because you didn't want to do it. And now, like 200 and some odd episodes later, we got you.
I'm here. Better late than never, man.
Better late than never.
Better never late.
So kick it off with I don't think a lot of people know this because it's not on like your Tapologies or anything online, but you guys have fought before.
Yeah, we did a 16-man tournament where we both fought 4 times. Met in the finals and got to have some fun. I don't remember how it ended.
Yeah.
Do you remember how it ended?
I don't. Nah, it's been so freaking long. What, like 11 years or something?
Has it been that
11
long?
years ago.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I think it was.
So
yeah.
How did it come? How did this fight come together now?
I don't know about me and Steve. Like, there's no animosity. We're not. I haven't been gunning for him for the last 11 years, but I've been bugging Cody for about a year. I'm like, dude, give me a fight somewhere. Let me fight one more time. So
is this a one and done thing for you, Lucas?
I don't know. we always say
every fight is a one and done. Yeah, every fight is a one and done.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. This will be the last one, and then the itch never goes away.
You're gonna Steve Seiler us.
Yeah, you're gonna Steve Seiler. Hey, I'm done. I just fought 4 more times this year.
Yeah, I've never actually officially retired. I've never said like, okay, I'm not doing it. Not that I can retire, because like you don't retire from McDonald's, right? Like I stayed on that lower scene. I never but
so have you guys
so the way that this fight worked out is I was talking to Cody, and I was really bummed out about that last fight, the way it went down with the illegal strike, all that other bull crap. So I was telling Cody, I was like, let's get a guy in. The name Dave Castillo was being thrown around, and then I threw out to Cody. I said, well, Lucas too. I threw out Shane Brenner. I thought, you know what, these are guys that I think would be a hell of a good fight, and I know that they're not pussies, so they're not going to take one left hook and bow out so that they can get a win. Because I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, Lucas, but I don't think you really give a shit what your record says right now, right?
Nope.
Neither do I. So to me, this fight is fucking awesome because there's no bad in any of this. He goes in, knocks me out. Great. Now we're 1-1, and maybe we do it one more time. If I go in and knock him out, then I go, okay, great. I won the first time, I won the second time. Good job. And I can end my career, whatever. I don't know. I just, to me, I think this is going to be a great fight. Lucas is a tough dude that, goddamn, in his World Series of fighting, breaks his arm in like the first, I don't know how many seconds into the fight. And he made it to like 4 minutes or something like that with a broken arm. And then the doctor pretty much calls it. He wasn't saying, at least correct me if I'm wrong, but I never saw you say I'm done. You were just saying, man, something is wrong with my arm.
Yeah, the doctor stood us up, or the ref stood us up. I grabbed my arm and went back to fight, and they're like, no, hold on a second. There's a big old lump on your arm. We're gonna check that out real quick.
Yeah, that's a tough dude. Not someone that takes one left hook and then a glancing, possibly illegal shot. I don't know. And then says, no, I'm going to quit. I don't see Lucas ever quitting like that.
And actually, what a lot of people don't know is Steve actually broke my leg in our fight. My leg was broken. And and he threw a hard low kick right at he broke my fibula. I didn't know it was broken. We just keep fighting, man. You fight till the ref stops you. Like, that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was probably broke from one of the other 3 dudes that night, and you're just blaming it on me.
That just makes me look tougher. I came in with a broken leg. I'll take it.
There you go.
This is what makes this fight so.
I actually did break my hand on Bird Dog's head that night. And that's what I was saying is when I threw that uppercut that hit your nose, that busted your nose open, I was like, dude, that hurt my hand probably more than that hurt Lucas getting hit. So I know Lucas is a tough dude. And I think this fight is going to be awesome because I think it's going to be a war. And I think it'll be entertaining for everyone. I have mixed emotions. I kind of want that war where it's like, dude, I'm going to go out with the three rounds, just brawling. We're both just beat the shit and bleeding all over. And then I'm like, but that shit sucks. But I would like to have some huge legendary fight. It would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, isn't the kind of the goal? It kind of sounds to me like, Steve, that like your goal is like there was so much buildup and like, I mean, you guys performed well on our podcast, and there was a nice, lovely build-up for your last fight. And you sounds like you just kind of wanted to have, if you're going to have one more fight, you wanted to be with somebody that you respected.
Yeah, I just wanted
or liked as a person fight. Too, in a good fight. Yeah.
I don't care whether I like them or not. Like Lucas and I have talked, we like each other, but yeah, we're going to punch each other in the face. You don't have to hate someone to hurt them. Because at the end, I'm not looking to hurt him permanently. I want to get him up. I don't want to break his leg. I want to get him up and we, put on a show for the fans, and then we go home and go back to our wives and our families and have a good time.
I said the best thing about this fight is me and Steve, we're not chasing UFC dreams. We're not trying to make it. We're coming out to put on a show. We want to come fight because we love to fight. And if I win or lose, I'll stand up, shake his hand, give him a hug. But while we're fighting, we're going to be fighting.
Oh yeah.
You guys, there's a little, I trained with Steve Lucas at the Phoenix PI, and I know Zack, and you guys trained together. And I know there was kind of a little mutual agreement. You guys plan on doing something in the cage? Do you guys want to talk about it, or just kind of let it happen there?
He might be lost because I don't know if anyone ever even talked about it, but it was partly on my deal. I called Lucas and I said, hey, man, we're wanting a legendary fight. Let's do away with the weight cut. What do you weigh in? We both agreed that we were sitting right around 90-ish. So it was like, well, if we both get down to 80 by the time the fight hits, instead of having to cut those last 10 pounds, make each other both tired, let's go out there and just fight at 180 and don't cut out the worst part of fighting. The absolute worst part of fighting, at least in my eyes, is the weight cut. The water cut sucks.
Yeah.
I agree. So I'm about to do a nice big one myself.
I don't like that shit anymore.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not as old as Steve, but I'm old, right? Like 30, it hurts. It hurts. You do that stuff and your body doesn't feel right the next day like it did when I was 20. So
yeah, it catches up with you real quick.
35.
35. All right. I got 7 years on you. That's not too much.
Yeah.
We should have had Lucas come join the geriatric group in the morning, Steve.
No, he's got to be over 40.
He's got to be over 40. Is that the deal? Yeah. Steve and I are like the only ones over 40 in the. Oh, there's one other guy that comes that's over 40 in the morning fight camp crew, but yeah.
So, Lucas, where have you been training, and what have you been up to?
I've been working a lot. My mitts are a lot with Sean Powers. He's awesome dude to have in your corner. He gets in there and just pushes you, makes you work. And then my jiu-jitsu is with Justin Ellison. Obviously, that's my head jiu-jitsu coach. And then just roaming around, finding tough guys to spar with and who beat me up. Last night, I went up to Honeyville, sparred some. His name's John. Watch out for him on the boxing scene. That dude.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we had him on
John
the podcast.
Bryant. He's been on the podcast.
Oh yeah, he's that kid's a savage.
He's a kid. He's a killer.
He's got the big
moves.
moves.
They come, but
he's got some big news coming up. I know they haven't announced it, so I won't say on air, but yeah, he's got some big things coming down the pipe.
Nice. Yeah, he's super tough. Real nice kid. Hopefully his hands are sore from punch me, but I'll take any victory I can get, man.
So one thing that's always been interesting is you kind of have always floated around to different gyms. Why is that? Why haven't you just found like a team or a home to train at?
Up where I'm at, I've never found, like, I love training at one hand. I love Aldo.
Yeah.
But I've just never found that spot for me, I guess. I like to roam. There's no sense in being the biggest fish in the pond, right? Like, I like to go out where people can beat me up. I want to go be the second best.
Yeah.
So I can get challenged everywhere I go.
Yeah. I get that. And Steve, I know that you've been at the Phoenix PI and stuff, but you've been doing most of your training at Sierra Mixed Martial Arts, or what have you been up to?
Lots of ground game. The jiu-jitsu world has changed a lot since I've been there. So a lot of leg lock defense, things like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Rumor has it this fight isn't going to the ground.
What's that?
I said, rumor has it this fight isn't going to the ground.
It's a fight, man. Like, I'm not coming out there like, oh, I'm gonna take Steve down because I know I'm a black belt. No, dude, we're gonna go out. We're gonna throw punches. I guarantee if he sees a good takedown, we're out on feet and he sees he can put me on my back, he'll put me on my back and then he'll back away and stand up and make me stand up. Like, a lot of people know. I've seen Steve wrestle. I've seen him take people down. So
yeah.
It's just a fight, man.
I'm just a crotch sniffing wrestler, man. That's all I
do. Oh man, I love it.
What's fun about this is no matter where we are, if we're on the ground, if we're on our feet, if Steve's on my back, if I'm on his back, we're gonna be trying to punch each other. We're trying to there's gonna be action.
This is Zack and I have talked on the podcast about it and in person, and we are both. This is our main event for both of us. Like this is the one we're looking forward to.
This is the fight I'm most excited. This one, and I think Jerome Hatch and Clint Williams are the two fights that I'm most excited
that'll
for
be a
on
good
this
fight.
card.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, and part of it, and I think part of it too is there are so many good fights on this card that it's almost one of those cards that you want to be first so that you can get back and like watch the rest of the fights, right? It's gonna be a fun night of fights.
Do you guys know where you're at on the lineup? Where you guys are probably towards the end, right? I would assume.
I thought I heard third to last. So
I think we're third to last.
Right on.
That's pretty good. Well, for both of you, if you have anything else to say to the fans or anybody out there watching, or if you want to give a plug to where they can get tickets from you guys, let them know.
Lucas.
Man, I think just be ready. It's gonna be fun. Don't blink. It could be a 45-second fight, or it could be a 3-round war.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a war. Like I said, I think it'd be awesome, win or lose or whatever, win, lose or draw, to go out with just an epic battle with Lucas. I think would be just awesome.
Love it, bro.
We'll see what happens. I'm not going to turn away a 10-second knockout either, but we'll see what happens.
Do you guys want to give a shout out to any sponsors or anything, or let anybody know where they can get tickets?
Just my Facebook link. You know, I didn't chase any sponsors this fight. I'm a grown man now. I work full time and I got other things on my plate. I didn't need to try and make an extra $1,000. So
I feel you on this one for real. There's so much of that kind of takes away from the fun of being a fighter. You got all these people blowing you up for tickets. You got all these people talking to you about sponsorship, and you got to figure out that you're going to make a T-shirt, and you got to figure out your banner and all this other bullshit. And this time, I honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to have sponsors on my shorts. I might just wear some different shorts than I've ever worn. I might not come out as a ninja with pink hair. I don't even know. This fight's kind of different. I went through it more of just like Lucas is talking about, being a grown ass man, you got other shit going on, and you don't have all the time and energy put towards just everything that you used to do to market for your fights.
Yeah.
We're like I said, we're coming out to put on a show. We want to fight.
Heck yeah.
Well, I think
October
that
29th.
I think the fans are going to be the real winners in this one because appreciate you guys. This is a nice,
Yes, thank you.
not to make you guys like feel old or anything, but this is a nice throwback fight of just like, and what everybody's. I think that these are the type of fights that made people fall in love with MMA back, and what helped Utah grow into such a good MMA scene for the fans. So thank you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
October
gotta
20
say, Steve, it's personal. You sign the contract, and that makes it personal. Okay, that's what it does. That's what happens.
No,
It's personal now.
Suck my
Love you, bro,
nuts.
man. We'll put on the show. It'll be a banger.
Oh, this is going to be a great one, man. If you guys don't have your tickets October 29th, reach out to one of these guys, get your tickets. I'm excited. Lucas, thank you for joining us finally after 200 plus episodes.
Yeah.
Steve, I will see you Monday or Tuesday at camp. We out. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.